Trust the Simpsons to come through with their uncanny ability to predict real-world events. What do you think could happen in 2023 that the writers already saw coming? Could they be controlling the world right under our nose? Let's take a look.
It's an Obsidian card, the most exclusive. No spending limit, no stores ever heard of it, but they have to accept it. Take it if you want to roll like G.
I'm Top G. I don't have to give up my entire life to be successful in one particular field.
World War III. According to The Simpsons, 2023 might be the year another world war breaks out. In the 1995 episode titled Lisa's Wedding, we dive 15 years into the future. In this episode, we see Homer and Lisa's fiancé Hugh drinking at Moe's bar. Moe realizes that Hugh is from England and mocks him by saying, "We saved you in World War II." Hugh responds saying, "Yeah, well, we saved you in World War III."
You know, we saved your ass in World War II.
Yeah, well, we saved your ass in World War III.
That's true.
Now, what makes this all worse is that this episode was filled with predictions that have actually come true, like virtual reality games, FaceTime, and Apple Watches. Is it really time to start building our doomsday bunkers? The robot takeover. At this point, artificial intelligence is playing a huge role in our lives. We got smart watches, smart speakers, fridges, and whatnot. A number of episodes on the show have predicted a robot takeover. And let's be honest.
Elementary chaos theory tells us that all robots will eventually turn against their masters and run amok in an orgy of blood and kicking and the biting with the metal teeth and the hurting and shoving.
We are all expecting it. In Season 6, Episode 4, called Itchy and Scratchy Land, large animatronic robots go haywire and cause mass destruction. They basically turn into killing machines, threatening the Simpsons' lives.
Meet the future masters of the human race.
Then there's the episode titled Robots, in which Mr. Burns replaces all of the power plant workers with robots. But this goes terribly wrong, and the robots start to turn on the community. So when robots finally take over all of our jobs and try to wipe out the human race, let's not act surprised, because we have been warned. Mars colonization. Season 27, Episode 16, The Margian Chronicles. Lisa hears about a new company called Exploration Incorporated, who has targeted to colonize Mars, which leads to Lisa signing up for the project. This 2016 episode has people drawing parallels between the company and the show and SpaceX, which also has the goal to possibly one day colonize Mars. In the episode, Marge isn't cool with Lisa signing up, which somehow leads to the entire family signing up for the project. Problem is, however, that the date of everything gets moved up from its projected 2026 date to the end of the week. This has people predicting that we may get to Mars sooner than SpaceX's current 2029 predictions. Big Ben. Big Ben appears a number of times in the show, but it is always shown with a digital clock instead of the real analog clock. Just recently, the Great Bell of the Great Clock at the Palace of Westminster returned to its original dinging schedule after being mostly silent for about 5 years while it underwent renovations. If things go by how the Simpsons are predicting them, who knows? Maybe analog clocks will be one day a mysterious part of the human past. Bye Bye Son. Season 6, Episode 25. Who shot Mr. Burns? Mr. Burns makes a crazy decision in order to have some more financial gain. He decides to permanently block the sun from shining down on Springfield. And he does this so that people can't rely on solar power at all, and instead need to rely on electricity from his power plant. This has people wondering if a certain someone, yes, we're looking at you, Musk, will soon try and use some sort of cosmic power to hold the world hostage for their own financial or political gain.